doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. The Pirates are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Jose Quintana will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh.
Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
Wiggins.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one.
First pitch,
Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6-5. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Count even now at 1-1. Quintana has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Brian Rummett.
Into the box now, Brian Brummett. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Full count now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Pirates lead 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Joe Wiggins, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw for strikes, you have the big advantage.
The left fielder.
At the plate, Mauricio Calderon. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. The 2-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's an absolute ribby machine. Top 5 of the NL and RBIs right now. So obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I like how he worked him backwards for that
Batting
strikeout
third.
there. He wasn't
The
showing the
third baseman,
fastball early in
Red.
the at-bat, but then went back-to-back
Ryan.
once he had the hitter down in the count.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan.
Batting
2
fourth.
outs. It's not every
The
day you see a
shortstop,
guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Pour himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Runner, he's going.
Pitch outside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Striding in, Owen Christian, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Christian.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting 6. The right fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Standing in now, Bart Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Christian aboard here at first with nobody out. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
It swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And it's quickly 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
He's set. The 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping in now, Joe Wiggins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. In there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And it's fouled away. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Pirates strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Baez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
2-2.
I certainly don't think there was any intention there, but when you see a fastball elevated coming at your face, your first thing is to get out of the way.
The 2-2. Line towards center field, and the ball is dropped.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone.
Batting fifth.
He thought he would set
The
that
right
up pretty
fielder.
well. The previous pitch
Randy.
was a real good fastball up.
Reyes.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Now at the plate, Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is high, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands
Batting
inside that ball, stay
the center
square as
fielder,
long as possible,
Albert.
and feed it into the
Almora.
opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in, Albert Almora. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Fielded cleanly to Frazier at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Two complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off the pitch.
Wiggins 0 for
The
1
center
for
field.
him here in this one.
Fred Wiggins.
First delivery to him on the way. Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Wiggins is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now to the plate, Adam Frazier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reyes racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Into the box now, Brian Berman, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And there's a base hit on the line. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
They call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Into the box, Owen Christian, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 268 the average for him coming in. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Now a curveball misses inside. The 1-2 down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Bart Wiggins, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading
and
off
he'll be
for
looking
the
to snap
Cubs,
out of it in this one.
the
Not
catcher,
having much success
Wilson
at the plate over the last week and a half.
Contreras.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to center field. Wiggins is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting it.
And with one
The
away,
pitcher,
let's give you a look at the standings of the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now at the plate, Jose Quintana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. One man out. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. In the air out to straightaway left. Brummett has a play. 2 down.
Batting ninth.
Well, it's still early,
The
but
first
it's also
baseman,
worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up. As we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in now, Edward Arnold will try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Edward Arnold.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So
third
with
baseman,
1 away, let's punch up the
Colin
graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Striding in once again, Colin Moran. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the pitcher, Joe Wiggins.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Joe Wiggins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Bryant is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Mauricio
Leading off for the
Calderon.
Cubs,
Things off here in this
left
one-run
fielder,
contest.
Mauricio
First pitch of the
Calderon.
at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting, second
and while
baseman.
we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' road to the show report.
Go
2 guys
Red.
there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Oh,
Up
man,
next
you
for the
can't
Cubs,
hit a ball any harder
the
than
third
that.
baseman,
I mean, this ball gets on
Red.
in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay
Ryan.
with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Chopped to first. Backhanded. On to first on his own as Bell, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. digging in once again, Fred Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Fred Wiggins.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball one. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Sacrifice attempt here. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that
time.
So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
In now, Brian Brummett, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle. Zobrist on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Right, thanks, Heidi. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
1-1.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Brummett arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The right fielder, number 33.
Well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The windup and the 0-1. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip
number
your cap
40.
right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive
John
players are able to
Perez.
come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
In now, Wilson Contreras. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Bell. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.